Who's a good little baby? Yes, you are. We look down at our pets and talk to them like they are actual human infants. Dogs were selectively bred for thousands of years to hunt, herd, and guard. Cats largely domesticated themselves. Because we never bred cats for specific tasks, their genetics remain nearly identical to solitary wild predators. Before napping on our couches, this is what they looked like: the African wildcat. Behaviorally and genetically, your household pet is indistinguishable from this animal. Because their evolution hit a standstill, they never developed the neurological framework to process us as a distinct, superior mammalian species. To a cat, a human is a fellow feline, an incredibly large, remarkably clumsy, and bizarrely shaped one. This creates a contradiction. If we are merely giant, awkward roommates, their intense, needy attachment to us shouldn't exist. To measure the precise nature of feline love, researchers at Oregon State University decided to observe how these animals manage fear. They used a methodology called the secure base test. A cat is placed in a strange, unfamiliar room entirely alone, intentionally triggering a state of mild distress. To grade their reactions, the researchers relied on the infant caregiver ethogram. This specific catalog of behaviors was originally designed exclusively to test human toddlers and their parents. This chart shows the results when the owner returns. A full 47% of subjects fall into the secure attachment category. Nearly half immediately calm down, using their human as a psychological shield to brave their environment. This pie chart shows the results when a feline roommate, a cohabitant cat, enters the room instead. The security vanishes. 72% of the cats are classified as avoidant. This box plot compares the proportion of time the subject spent seeking comfort. The heavy line on the left demonstrates that cats seek out their human, ignoring their fellow felines when they need emotional soothing. This internal fear response mirrors that of a human infant. A cat's psychology requires a mother, even if their eyes see a large feline. We have to look at how a solitary wild predator learned to communicate infant-like needs to a completely different species. Evolutionary biologists call this neoteny, a phenomenon where an animal permanently retains juvenile physical and behavioral traits into adulthood. In the wild, adult felines rely on silent body language, hissing, and yowling to communicate with one another. Domestic cats kept a very specific vocalization, the kitten-to-mother meow. They use this sound exclusively for human interaction. Adult cats rarely meow at other adult cats. Acoustic analysis reveals that a domestic cat's meow is pitched to perfectly mimic the frequency of a crying human baby. That tailored frequency bypasses our logic and triggers our innate maternal instincts. When we hear it, we feel compelled to provide care. Physical actions follow a similar pattern. Kittens instinctively need to stimulate milk flow from their mothers. Adult domestic cats have repurposed the motion to signal ultimate safety to their human. By retaining these infancy traits, cats tapped directly into human maternal instincts, securing a lifetime of care and research. They recognize that we control their access to food, shelter, and security. In exchange for those resources, they willingly suspend their independence to adopt a state of permanent psychological kittenhood. When they carry a toy or a dead mouse to your feet, it is not out of confusion about your species. Mother cats bring prey to their kittens to teach them how to hunt. This is an extension of caregiving within their social group. Even a simple, slow blink is an expression of this trust. By closing their eyes in your presence, they are signaling total vulnerability to their surrogate parent. Domestic cats structurally altered their own evolution to ensure a specific outcome. To them, you are a giant, clumsy feline, and the only one they will ever call mom.